This is a quick coupler, and a lot of people aren't familiar with them, but also have seen them around, especially in parks and public recreation areas, where maintenance people use these to water down or hose down hardscape and things like that. We use these a lot in residential landscaping because we can put a hose connection close to where it's going to be used, such as next to the driveway to wash the car, without having anything sticking up or obtrusive. So I just wanted to expose people to this because it's a great way to use a hose without having a hose laying around. So what you see here is what we call the key. And the key is this L-shaped bracket that slides into the quick coupler. And the key is connected to your hose end. So you'll see in a second here that the yellow lid there gets lifted up, and there's an opening, a female opening there that the key slides into and is turned, and when it's turned it engages the water. So here you see the lid being lifted, there's a channel there, the key gets dropped in, and when it's turned sideways that engages the water flow. The water, and we've put a hose bib on top of this key, which you don't have to do, but this is what I recommend, and then that way your hose is all ready to go and you can turn the water on and off. When you turn this key sideways, you have live water. So typically that's how they would do that. I like this hose bib connection you see, where I can turn the water on and off or partially on and manage the water flow that way. So here you see the key's been inserted and then turned, and now it's fully engaged and the water is operational. And the nice thing is, when you're done, you turn the key the opposite direction, pull it out, the lid is there, and the landscaping covers it up, or it's right there at the edge and it's unobtrusive. This to me is a superior way to doing this versus a hose bib, where I've got something sticking up out of the ground. It can be tripped on, knocked over, and if the pipe gets jostled, then you can get a leak underground. So typically we're putting some kind of post with cement and anchoring those in the ground, whereas this we can avoid the whole thing. We connect these to the main line, main water line, with a swing joint, and then that way if they ever get stepped on or anything, they won't leak. They still have some flexibility. So that is a quick coupler, a very handy thing to have around the house if you've got areas in your yard where you want to be able to regularly get water to, but you don't want to have one of these hose caddies around or hang it on the side of the house off the back of the house. Then these are a very nice alternative. Enjoy.